Hello, Dylan and Tara. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. That's the access point there in the utility room. Cast iron. This section of pipe doesn't get much use. There's not any water flowing right through there. So it's got that kind of craggy little buildup going on in there. Looks like a little bit of separation. If you look right there, a little bit of separation between sections of pipe. Now, I went back and forth over that probably 6 or 10 times. The gap there goes all the way around the circumference of the pipe. It's a uniform movement around the pipe. I just think that there's maybe either a little bit of separation in that. I don't think it's a crack. I think, again, more that those two sections of pipe have just slipped apart a little bit. There's potentially a hub on one side. There wasn't any debris or buildup around it. And again, that separation, it wasn't jagged or anything like that. That's our transition to clay right there. I would keep an eye on that, potentially come back in another year and a half, and just compare notes and see what it looks like. Again, I highly doubt that it's an issue, but again, probably the prudent thing to do is to come back and revisit it and look at it. Worst case scenario, if it is moving, you can always do a cured in place procedure that would just basically coat that section of pipe just to stabilize it and get rid of it. Not difficult at all, especially knowing that it's only about a dozen feet out from that opening right there. Would be a relatively easy fix. But again, just to be prudent, you want to come back and look at it again at some point down the road. Basically just monitoring it. Your clay sections here are great. These are typically 4-foot sections. Your connection points are really good. Sometimes you get big offsets or movement in the pipe. This is a relatively straight shot, so all the pipe fittings or pieces line up very nicely. You'll see up ahead where the pipe starts to angle down towards the city connection. You'll see a little bit more of a lip at the top of the pipe. Very common. Again, it's just the nature of you're aligning straight sections. There's the fitting that I was talking about, right? So because it's angling down, you get that somewhat of a lip on the top of the connection point. No root growth whatsoever. And here we go. This is the city connection. That's the city line right there, the city pipe. No roots, no issues or damage that I saw in the clay section. The initial section's cast iron. Again, it was just that one anomaly at the beginning of the pipe. But I would not, I don't want to say overreact, but I wouldn't make too much of it. But I would want to monitor it and keep an eye on it and see if it's stable or if there is any movement. I'm going to keep the camera rolling as I pull back. You're more than welcome to watch the return journey back. As always, please don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions.